After Hours with your host, Henry Martinez.
What's up, everybody? My name is Henry Martinez. I will be your host for the evening. Tonight's guest is going to blow you away. So let's get started. See you, man.
See you too.
Yeah.
Good, how are you?
Doing good, really good.
Well, thanks for having us out.
From where?
Victorville, California.
Oh, nice. Yeah. A couple hours, right? 2.5
Yeah,
hours?
2.5, 3 hours. Wasn't too
What's
bad.
going on out there? Staying busy?
Staying busy.
Yeah.
Yep, trying to,
That's
right?
great. During these times, that's
Yeah.
important.
We're not supposed to be, but you know, staying busy.
Still, right?
Of course.
Good. What do you got to do? So tell us what's going on in your world, man. What's new with you?
Work, life,
Yeah.
kid, working
yeah?
out, you know.
Good stuff. How's the
Staying
kiddo?
busy. 11.
Oh,
11.
you got that age.
Yeah.
That's when they get
Crazy.
fun.
Yep.
I got 3 of my own. That's
Man.
entertaining.
I'm not ready for the older ages. I'll be
No.
honest with you. I wish she was still small.
It's
Sorry.
easier.
More to come with Intense After Hours.
This year's World Tattoo Industry Trade Conference is back October 25th through October 30th in Las Vegas. We can't wait. With thousands of artists and all the biggest brands, it's going to be a huge celebration of tattooing and tons of educational seminars. Mark your calendars and book your tickets. We'll see you there.
And we're back.
So, yeah, man. So you're doing a pretty good piece today.
Yeah,
Sure.
pretty good size tattoo today.
How
Yeah.
long do you think it's gonna take?
Realistically, could probably do maybe at least 5.5 hours today.
Okay.
But I'll probably need one more session of at least 3 hours to completely detail it out.
All one session. Come back maybe after.
Yeah, no, not next day. It's gonna be like one full session today. It'll look like it's completely done,
Okay.
but that spot we're tattooing the inner thigh, so that spot's gonna swell up and get a little
Yeah.
nasty. So it's a friend of mine, a good client that I've been tattooing for years, long time now. He's been doing like a horror movie sleeve,
Okay.
leg sleeve, and he wants the new Pennywise. So
Oh, yeah?
perfect spot for it is his inner thigh. So he touched base with me, and that's what he wanted to do. So
Okay.
just laid it all out a couple days ago, and
Yeah,
getting
I've
it ready
seen
for
some of your
now.
work, man. It's amazing. It really is.
Thanks,
the
dude.
stuff you do.
Appreciate
So, for those that don't know his style, what is it that what's your specialty? I mean, artists, they say they can do anything, but if you really had a choice for the perfect canvas, what would it be?
Man, it's a loaded question now. I got known mostly for doing like color portraits and realism work. I was doing that so much for so long, and I didn't want to get burnt out of it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I started doing a bunch of other stuff just to keep my creative juices flowing, if you will, and
Right.
not get too burnt out on doing portraits. I didn't want to get like pigeonholed to only doing one
Sure.
thing. But I am doing a portrait, so I'm excited about it. I mean, I still do quite a bit of them,
Okay.
but I'm kind of in a transition of doing other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Kind of developing a new style that I've been
Sure,
working
sure.
on.
I don't want to keep you. I know you're
Yeah.
excited to get some work going.
Can't wait to get
You do
started.
what you do.
Yep.
So stay tuned, everybody. Mike's going to do an awesome piece. Pennywise from It. Very special guest coming in also as well. So hang out.
More to come. And we're
Mike's about to get started on his tattoo. Let's see what he's got going on for prep.
And we're back.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're here with Mike Demasi and Mario Darth, getting reunited, talking about some fun stuff. So, Mike, being a tattoo artist and as long as you've been doing it, tell us a story about your worst tattoo experience or the worst tattoo you've seen.
I'm so glad it's you and not me.
Oh man. Okay. Worst tattoo experience. Well, there's been a few, but
One that sticks out, that like
one that sticks out.
still haunts you till this day.
I don't know if it would haunt me, but it's pretty funny. So it was actually when I worked in Vegas here when Starlight first opened in Mandalay Bay.
Okay. Oh, at my location, of course.
Yes.
Right.
And I would do my piece. I would do, one big tattoo a day, and then I would stay after shift and just do a bunch of little tattoos to help out. Or vice versa. I would do a bunch of little ones in the morning and then do my big one in the evening because I'd work double shifts because I just wanted to work and help out, So I had this guy come in. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and my appointment was at 11. And one of the counter girls were like, hey, do you have time to do a small tattoo on this gentleman? And I was like, sure, what is it? It was 3 letters, M-O-B. That's it. That's what he wanted on the inside of his arm. It's like, all right, cool. I get set up. I start tattooing it. And he looks at me, and he's like, bro. And I was like, what's up? And he threw up cranberry vodka all over me. All over me. And I had just started the day. Because all the cameras in there.
Yeah.
Laughing at this guy throwing up on me.
And we didn't save that video.
You gotta have it somewhere.
I have to find this.
You have to have it somewhere.
I have to find this video.
Because I was like, what the fuck? Because I came back with like sushi, and I come back and Angela's watching the videos. Yeah,
Something that happened to me.
it
I've
was-
actually had similar experiences with my other profession that I've done before, but
it was
Yeah,
horrible.
yes,
Yeah, you have a profession. People throw up on me. It's
Hey,
like,
yeah.
hey,
Well,
in our profession, it gets crazy. People throw up, piss themselves, shit themselves, pass out, It's been, it's a wild ride. So that's for sure.
We actually have some pictures of beautiful pieces you guys love.
All right. Okay.
What is it?
Where we going with this one? It's a
Looks
pit.
like
It's a
It
pit.
looks like an
It's
onion.
like an almond. Oh,
It's an onion.
An onion
An
pit.
onion.
Maybe this is like it. Listen, if she stays at home like this, your eyes gonna start running.
She
Real
she lost a
Does
bet.
her armpit smell like onion?
She lost a
She's
bet
trying
for
to-
sure.
Oh,
For sure. It had to be a bet tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What else we got?
What is it?
Dog tits. Oh my God.
Does he have multiple kids on it?
I would love to know what city these tattoos are.
You know what? Like
Does he really have titties on it?
I just
It looks
don't
like-
understand.
Like
What are they,
dog
udders?
titties?
Like-
Do they call them udders? Is that what that
I
is?
just want to do it. You know who did it?
Oh, I don't know who did it, but we need to get that guy here.
Man.
That's awesome. Dog titties.
Oh,
Oh, my God. That's what I need. I need that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty impressive.
I need
Did
that
he
right
really
there.
get that tattoo?
That's pretty impressive. The stipple,
I got like a little 2-pack and
that's
about it.
pretty.
What happened with the rest of the muscles on the bottom?
God.
He's shredded.
It looks like bowling pins.
So this is what happens when you do CrossFit.
Oh, this is what.
Yeah, yeah.
You get that tattoo?
You look like that.
Oh, you look like that.
Yeah. It doesn't even look like a tattoo.
Or
It's
maybe
so real.
maybe he went to CrossFit and then he said, "F this." It's like I rather get it tattooed
It's possible.
than other.
And we're back with Intense After Hours.
Something else that I hear that you opened up a gym.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You got a little gym going. So
A little bit.
You're into
Yeah.
the health and fitness.
It's CrossFit One Society. That's our
CrossFit
gym.
One Society. For
One
those,
Society.
or-
That's us.
Take
So
note.
it's not a regular gym.
It's not a regular gym. It's a CrossFit
CrossFit.
gym.
What
Yeah.
are you doing in there?
CrossFit.
What's CrossFit?
Dude, CrossFit
What?
is like, I'm into
What?
fitness
Don't-
myself.
Don't blame me
but-
like I'm the old guy.
No, no, believe me, I'm
I
not.
know what CrossFit is.
You're gonna- next time you come,
it takes
you're
a
gonna come do it.
certain,
I know what
breed
MySpace is.
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
CrossFit. I've
Um,
dabbled with it before, and it's like boot camp. I mean, literally,
Boot camp?
it is until you cannot go anymore.
You know what it is?
But
What I
what's
love about
cool-
it
that? Go ahead.
is what initially attracted me to CrossFit in general was one, how hard it was. Two, the community and the camaraderie reminded me
That's what I was gonna
of
get.
martial arts. So I grew up doing martial arts as a kid, and tattooing took over. You know what I mean? Which rightfully so, it's what I wanted. But it was the one thing I always missed was training martial arts again. So then once I started working out and doing CrossFit, that brought me back in because it was one of those things where like you just want to see other people succeed. In a world where nobody wants to see anybody succeed, it's completely different in
Which
CrossFit.
world is that?
The real world.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to see anybody succeed. And
Also-
that's the truth of it. You know what I mean? To be realistic, most of the people out there want to see people fail.
I didn't even know what it is.
We'll have to show you.
Yes.
For sure.
For those that don't know what CrossFit is, we got a little treat for you. You'll see what it's all about.
Oh, finally, I see something. What's going on here?
Every time.
It's what I do in the morning. I look like that in the morning. I
When you
break
wake
down
up?
and I have the coffee cup and I lift the coffee cup down like this.
Man, see, this is why we don't go to regular gyms.
Oh, got it. Those are regular.
That's regular gyms.
I know,
That's regular
I know.
gym.
No, all-
Regular gym equipment, you know.
Oh, I got it. I got
You
it.
know.
All kidding aside, I've seen how you work out.
You know.
It's crazy.
It's
Oh man.
honestly the whole reason why we work out and why me and my other half started the gym was just to help other people succeed.
At your gym, do provide like personal training? Do you do like any
Oh, yeah.
like nutritional programs?
Yes.
Like
So I don't. I am,
blessed
I'm
with
yeah.
great
So
physique.
Crystal, the other half, she takes care of the gym. It's mainly her gym. I'm part of it, but my main thing is tattooing and the shop. I'm there 24/7, and then when I'm not at the shop, I'm at the gym. When I'm not at the gym, with my daughter at her gym doing gymnastics, or I'm grappling. You know what I mean? Very
hands-on.
crazy day.
More to come after this break.
And we're back.
Let's just tuning in. Mike just finished an amazing piece. It's breathtaking. A little scary to me actually, because it's based on it, and I've had many restless sleeps at night because of this freaking guy over here. So there it is, right there. Actually,
Hey.
I'm kind of getting scared looking at it right now.
Oh, Jesus.
So tell us about that piece, and what inspired you. Was it the guest that wanted it, or
Yeah,
something that
it was more so Kyle's choosing. Obviously I was super excited to do it.
Wow.
A lot of fun. It's not quite done, to be honest with you. We're gonna do the balloon on the top, and we're gonna add another piece up there. And as we're finishing that, we're gonna go back in to his face and add some more details and stuff. But he was a little too swollen.
How did you start this? How did you approach it?
This one, so we kind of just, my whole idea, because it was his inner thigh, and it's a really sensitive spot, and he was stressing about sitting, because it's sensitive right there. So the goal was to try to just map it in really quickly, and then start kind of numbing it up with some of the soap so he could sit a little bit longer. So my approach was just basically get all the blacks and stuff in there quickly, and the lighter grays.
Sorry, when you say mapping it in, what do you mean with mapping?
Mapping it in is basically I'm just, hitting the darks and the lights, like the mid-tones and the dark tones throughout the whole piece. So I won't put any white in there. I won't put any of the colors in there. I'm strictly just putting in, my mid-tones and my blacks through the whole thing. So it's kind of like an elaborate outline.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like the underpainting of the piece first. So I did that with the gray sets, the gray tones first, and then went back through there and started building them up after he was able to sit a little bit longer.
And how did you start with the shading? Where did you start?
I started at the bottom on the, what's that called? It's collar, ruffles.
Yeah, the color ruffles.
Yeah, ruffles. Started on the bottom and just started mapping it in, and then went to the side where the ear is. Started just blocking everything in, all the shapes and the shadows. That's pretty much it.
And how did you put did you put the white in first, or did you, or the blue shades in the, would you have the gray blue shades in the face? Did you?
So I was putting the mid-tone, which was probably the light gray, as I was going. And then after I got all the light grays in there, then I went back and put my darks over those. And then I put the white in at the end. Yeah.
And what size of needles did you use for the piece?
Man, I had all the needles out today. So mainly it was a 27 mag. It was a bigger needle, a curved one. And then our buddy Camille left me a 35 mag to try out. So that was a lot of fun. Never tried one before, so it was pretty cool. I used that one, and then I think those were the two main needles that I used. And then a 14-round liner and a 15-round liner for most of it.
So do you recommend that anybody should attack a piece like that?
No.
No?
No. I think if you know what you're doing, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think somebody just starting out tattooing, probably not. You know what I mean? You should probably do it the traditional way. You know what I mean? Maybe not outline it, but map it in. And what I mean by mapping in is just hit your darks and lights. And if you're not comfortable with it, hit your darks and lights, let the client leave, and then work on it again.
Well, hey man, it was great having you. Honestly, it it was really informative. We had some fun. We saw some, your beautiful piece. We saw some what not to do experiences and whatnot. But honestly, can't wait to have you back again.
I appreciate
Hopefully
it,
we
man.
can do this again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Mario.
Oh, well, I'm gonna.
Hey, I'll do this, and we're gonna fight.
Yes.
More to come with Intense After Hours.
Welcome back to Intense After Hours.
Let's welcome our guest, Mr. Brent Olson.
How's it going, man?
Up,
Good to see you too.
So what's going on? How you been?
I've been great.
Good?
Yourself?
I'm good. I'm staying
Good.
busy, man.
Good.
A lot going on right now.
Yeah.
How about you?
Staying busy.
Yeah.
Solid, yes.
Now you're out of
Which
Art Junkies Tattoo.
Okay,
Out
and
in
that's in-
Victorville, Southern California.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah,
Been
I
there
heard good
for-
things about
12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Good little while.
That's awesome that, been there as long as you have. And obviously, it's got to be a great place to work out.
Yeah, I love it. The
Good
crew's
camaraderie.
awesome.
Shout out to Mike Demasi and Mario Rosenau, right?
Yes.
Offset over here.
So they're hanging out with us tonight as well.
Yep.
So what do you guys got? What do you got in store for us?
Today I'm going to be working on a Darth Maul portrait. Client of mine, we started an Obi-Wan Kenobi portrait on the outside of his leg. We'll be doing the inside of his leg now.
All right.
Came to me with the idea about 6 years ago.
Okay.
And it's probably better that I'm starting it now. I think I've gotten a little bit better since then. So
Right.
I think it should be really cool.
How long do you think it's going to take?
I'm shooting for 4 hours. I think it's going to take a little bit longer though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What got you started? Or who or what was it that impacted your career in the tattoo industry?
You know, I've always been into art. I've loved it since kindergarten. I met Mike when I was 18, and that was it, man. He told me no a couple of times, when I wanted to apprentice, but
Yeah,
I think I bugged him enough to get in there.
that's great.
It's good.
That's awesome. It's good to hear stories like that because there's always somebody or something that impacts
Definitely,
you, and it's a
definitely.
life changer.
Yep.
And obviously, it's worked out well for you.
Yes, it has.
That's awesome. That's good. So, aside from, the tattooing and obviously working in the shop and everything, what else? What are your other hobbies? What do you like to do?
I'm a dad, man, so I've got a pretty simple life. I go to work every morning and try and come home before dinner time.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
goal.
More to come with Brent Olson after this. Welcome back. Let's check in with Brent to see how the tattoo's coming along. Check in with Brent to see how the tattoo's coming along.
Tattoo's going great, man. We're finishing it up here, a couple more minutes, tightening some stuff up, adding some highlights, making it all come to life right now.
Earlier today, we sat down with Brent, had some fun. Check it out. We're sitting down with Brent Olson from Art Junkies out of Victorville, California. So Brent, let's talk about being a dad.
Yes, I got 2 kids, boy and a
Okay.
girl, 9 and 7. Parker
Ooh.
and Mavis. What's up, guys?
Those are fun ages.
Yeah.
What do you what do you guys like to do when you're not tattooing? What do you like to do with them?
My son is into baseball.
Awesome,
My
very
daughter
cool.
is into gymnastics. Mom is usually taking care of the gymnastics. I'm usually
Yeah.
taking care of the baseball.
Sure.
And that's it, man. We're all over the place.
So I know one of my favorite things about having kids is doing a little pranks on them.
Yep,
And
same
so,
here.
Yeah,
Love it.
I know that you guys
Yeah.
get to do little pranks with each other.
Of course.
So we actually got some really cool clips of some pranks that Brent does with his children. So let's take a look.
Say happy birthday! Okay? Jeez. Just a lovely day, hanging out with my child. Sit the fuck down! Dude.
Where are you looking, girl? I don't know.
Look at me. Hey, look at me. Look at me!
Snapchat, man. We love those filters.
Yeah, that was great.
Love you, dude.
What is he doing right there?
He's just playing games, and of course I gotta jump in there. I think that's the way I'm gonna get him to not play Fortnite anymore.
I'm surprised that they even heard that, because when you're gaming, I mean, it's like nothing else.
Yeah,
could
you
be
think
crumbling
it's zoned
around
out.
them.
He's got it on one ear,
Oh, yeah.
so the other ear is
Oh,
vulnerable.
gotcha.
Yeah.
More to come with Intense After Hours.
All right, guys, it's that time we've all been waiting for. Let's go check out that tattoo. Amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
Really vibrant colors.
It was a fun one, man.
Darth Maul from Star Wars. So tell us a little bit about the piece and how you got it started, or
Yeah. Yeah.
the process and
I
everything.
typically will start from the bottom and go to the top. That's usually just the way I like to go about
Is
it.
that more of a preference thing, or is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think majority of people like to do that, maybe. But I like to start from the bottom to the top. If I start up the top, I'm going to be wiping away my entire stencil, and
Oh, yeah.
it's a
Gotcha,
nightmare.
that
You don't want that. So I'll start from the bottom and try and finish it as I go up. Some people like to map in the entire thing. I know that Mike likes to do that, get everything basically.
What does map? What does mapping mean for those that don't know?
Sure, it's
Yeah.
more like a light version of it, like almost like an underpainting, if you will.
Okay.
Lightly tattooing everything, it opens up the skin. That allows you to numb the entire
gotcha.
area, and then you can work that way. I usually like to finish as I go along. It's just what
you don't
I
have to go
feel
back
has
to
worked
it.
best. Yeah, I don't like returning to that skin. Mike has cherub hands, and he's super delicate, and will tattoo all day like that, and people can take it. For me, I think I'm not as light-handed, where not so much that I have so much pressure, but I like to put it in there and leave it alone. You know, I feel like that I'm not traumatizing the skin as much.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and basically continue till it's finished. You know, I do go back and return for highlights and stuff like that. That's like the last thing I like to do. I don't like to put in my highlights too early because I don't like to wipe any dark tones
like
into
on
there.
this actually, where were the highlights?
Typically like on the nose and the eyes, forehead and stuff
eyebrow.
like that.
Yeah.
Usually that's tends to be the last thing you put in. You just don't want those. They can get almost glazed over with some other tattoo ink if you're wiping
Okay,
and it's
yeah.
going over the top of it. You don't want your whites to turn
Yeah.
pink or another tone that you're not going for. You
That
want them
makes
to just
sense.
be straight white.
Cool. Well, hey man, the piece came out really, really good.
Thank
I'm
you
sure
very
the,
much.
client loves it.
Yeah,
And he
he's-
took it like a champ, you
Yeah.
said, right? But hey man, it was awesome having you.
Thank you very much. It was great being out.
Know, knowledge is power. And,
Yes.
You know, you were taught by someone really good. And,
Yes.
You know, every day, every time I have someone artist on here, I'm learning something new.
Definitely.
I'm sure some of the viewers that are watching are learning something new. So
For sure.
until next time, my friend. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much,
Thanks so
man.
much. All right. Take care. All right. Well, let's give a big shout out to our Junkies Tattoo, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks again, man. I appreciate it.
If you didn't wake up with a hangover, you didn't party hard enough.